With the Giants making some big moves this offseason, I just wanted to comment and say that I've liked the Giants lineups and players for the past couple seasons. Not in a way where I thought they were contenders, but just in a way where I liked their players, their personalities, and saw a lot of potential in a lot of their younger guys, feeling they were a fun team to watch. And also I have to mention that Oracle is the first baseball stadium I ever went to, though I haven't been back. I do think it's one of the coolest stadiums in the league and love the fact that a big old dinger can land in the water and people can watch games from their little canoes in the bay. I thought that their white jerseys with the orange Golden Gate Bridge design were very cool looking, and while they aren't my team, I do have a soft spot for them. But this offseason, I think that they are really giving fans a reason to be excited for their play and maybe even creating some light playoff expectations. Now, with the Padres, Dodgers, and Diamondbacks all being teams with playoff hopes in their division, it's become a very competitive NL West, and the Giants, I think, have realized this, and they're really trying to do something about it. I think it all started when they brought on Buster Posey as their new president of baseball operations, one of their most beloved and successful former players, as he won a Rookie of the Year, League MVP, Gold Glove, and 3 World Series championships with the team. Firstly, I think Matt Chapman was an important piece for them last year, and it's been reported that Posey played a part in pushing to get him re-signed, which was a good start to their offseason, but nothing groundbreaking or game-changing for them. But then we saw them go out and get Willy Adames for a 7-year, $182 million contract, making it their most expensive contract to date. And he isn't necessarily an MVP caliber player or anything, but is undoubtedly a very valuable talent, with the ability to make any team he's on better, playing very well at shortstop and hitting 32 homers last year. And I think this was ultimately the move that made Giants fans feel that the organization was back on a better track with intentions of becoming a more competitive team. Fans should also keep in mind that Jung-Hoo Lee will be returning this season after his injury cut his season very short last year, and he's also a player with the ability to impact the game quite a bit with his bat, and he still has lots to prove on the field. And what we saw last year was a Giants team in which their greatest strength was their starting pitching rotation, but they have since lost Blake Snell to their division rival Dodgers. While nobody feels good about losing one of the best pitchers in the league, I don't think that this is a reason to abandon hope if you're a Giants fan, as their young and talented rotation still has a lot to offer, with players like Kyle Harrison and Hayden Birdsong being players that realistically could have great seasons and offer a lot of upside to come in their young careers. And players like Logan Webb and Jordan Hicks offer a bit more experience, still being at a point in their career where they haven't necessarily reached their prime yet. However, it still felt like there was a piece missing, a skilled and successful veteran to guide this rotation and offer mentorship to these younger players. And while they do have Robbie Ray, he has only pitched 33 innings over the past 2 seasons, and it just felt like they needed something more. That is why the news breaking of a 1-year contract being signed with Justin Verlander is a big deal for the Bay. Verlander certainly had his struggles last season, but he looked good the season before, and the season before that he posted a 1.75 ERA and took home a Cy Young while winning a ring with the Astros. He is a player with a lot of accolades who has been there and done that, and I think he will be a very valuable clubhouse piece, as well as one that despite his age you can't really count out to give your team a good performance. I'm not saying to expect him to take home another Cy Young, but I could definitely see him having a bounce back season and more importantly becoming a good leader and mentor for the young guys in the rotation. I think that Kyle Harrison specifically has a lot of potential, and one of the most important factors in unlocking his potential is helping him get his fastball to a more lethal place. And honestly, there's not many better to help him with that than Verlander, who has had one of the most effective four-seamers in the league across his career. Really, if I'm a Giants fan, this offseason feels like a win so far, and I would be excited for 3 things. To see what Adames and Jung-Hoo Lee have to offer this season, to see the development of San Francisco pitchers, and to see the hopeful future with the Bay's beloved Buster Posey at the helm. Do I think they win their division? Absolutely not. Do I think they make the wild card? It's possible. Do I think their team is on the right track and will be better than last year? Absolutely. I will have a more in-depth video analyzing the NL West as a whole coming out soon, but until then, thanks for watching and let me know what you think about all this in the comments or what topics you'd like to see me cover.